The 2024 Black Students in STEM report found significant exposure gaps across the field. A number of local organizations are working together to bridge that gap. Shelby County Assessor of Property Melvin Burgess and Carl Carter are both with the Delta Boulay Foundation, and Leisha Brooks is with KIPP Memphis. Thank you all for joining us today.
Well, thanks for having us.
Can we first point out, we were talking about that the Educator of the Year award. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
and
Innovator of the Year.
Oh yeah, and that was and it's in technology. So that's just
correct.
I mean, it's an amazing type of thing to see, and so congrats. But let's start there though. If you could talk about the Boulay and why this is important to get involved with bridging that gap.
Okay, so thanks, Kanji, for having me. Of course, as the Social Action Chairman for the Sigma Pi Phi Delta Boulay, one of the grants initiative is the Parity Project Base 11. And the Parity Project is no more than just bringing economic parity when it comes to people of color, our students, and letting them know what are some of the STEM's resources so we can bring that gap. And our fraternity, the Sigma Pi Phi, the Delta Boulay, is committed to try to get as many people or to get this word out and have so many signed up with the Base 11 and just to know about parity by the year of 2030.
Base 11?
Basically, that's an organization out of a 501c3 out of California. One of our own fraternity members founded the company, and it's part of the Parity Project, which basically we identify students. They get fellowships and internships, because a lot of our members are at the board, or sit on board, corporate boards, and really have the inside track of how do we get these different resources to these kids to bring them to the table when they come to corporate America.
Okay, so Carl, if we could go deeper into the Parity Project, can you explain what we're seeing on the front lines that makes this so necessary in this day and age when you see how fast we're moving?
No, absolutely, Kanji, and good morning. The Parity Project is a nationwide initiative of the Boulay organization. There are four key focuses: increasing STEM degrees, STEM employment, representation on corporate boards, and also increasing entrepreneurship, awareness, exposure, and connecting people to the resources is what it's all about.
Okay, and Leisha, if you could talk about some of the disparities in STEM. You see the kids
Right.
eye to eye.
Right. I think I really dedicated my career to wanting to help students be interested in STEM careers and post-secondary opportunities. Right now, we have about 9% of the STEM majors are Black students.
Wait, okay, can you explain that? So 9%.
Yes. So 9% of the students that are actually graduating from post-secondary institutions are African American, only 9%. They represent about 11% of the actual workforce in STEM education. In STEM careers. So what we really want to do is to increase the opportunities that they have. We want to expose them to things that they wouldn't ordinarily have. And here in Memphis, that is very important because we have students here that without opportunities like the Delta Boulay offers, exposing them to careers in STEM education and giving them an opportunity to really find out what is STEM, what is that? Perhaps it's something that they don't know much about. And so what we do is, really give them an opportunity to earn industry certifications, find out about STEM careers, connect with organizations. And so that's something that we really need in our city. And the Delta Boulay is giving us an opportunity to really leverage, the work that we're doing in the community.
So tell me about the event and who's invited and how you hope that this will propel the whole community forward.
So the event is going to be on December the 5th over at Rhodes College. It's going to be from 9 to 1:30, and it's going to involve students from Memphis Shelby County Schools, as well as KIPP Academy and Mace School, and anyone else who wants to attend. And we want to include the students this year because I think last year when you did it, Kanji, it was mostly just STEM professionals or STEM leaders. So now we're including the students. We'll have some breakout sessions, and we're going to have like a little fair afterwards, and just get the kids motivated and get them more resources on how we can connect and provide mentorship, and just to get them on track to understand more about STEM careers.
If you could explain, whoever deems necessary, why it's important to have partnerships, because it's not just one organization. I mean, there are so many.
Yeah, I'll take a shot at that one, Kanji. It's really important because, one, many students lack the exposure, and because they lack the exposure, they aren't aware of the opportunities and what STEM is all about. By pulling the key players all together in one format and allowing us to work together, we can make more of an impact and can provide that leadership and coaching and sponsorship that's so much needed in our community.
All right, thank you so much for coming together, collaborating, and then presenting this to the community when you could be shopping. I don't know. Do you shop?